Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. I was hiding in the bushes and waiting for you to arrive. We are back in Genshin Impact, and we are continuing this Itto story. Rise up, Golden Soul, Taurus Iracundus. Chapter Act 1, The Oni's Pride. Go deeper into the Ronin's hideout. After Daisuke points out the inconsistencies in his story, Arataki Itto is forced to reveal to you that he is currently acting to protect the Blue Oni. To ascertain the truth, you agree to set out with Itto once again. So yeah, we kind of made a friend in Itto, kind of, sort of. He's been a pretty colorful character, pretty energetic character. And yeah, we've kind of gone into a big, like, mess with different people's motivations and stuff. And we're trying to find out why this blue Oni that apparently Itto knows is acting the way he's acting. And it turns out Itto was covering up for the Blue Oni's crimes. And the Tenryu Commission is sending police after us. And for whatever reason, we're supposed to be with the police, but then we decided to ally with Itto to see his goal through. So yeah, and we got to a point where now we found out where the Blue Oni is hiding, and we're gonna go in and see what we're gonna have to deal with. Recommend a level. Party level is 90 in this. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll do fine. Crumbling guilt. After a round of pursuit, you and Itto have reached the Ronin hideout. Only by breaking through the obstacles that lie ahead can you resolve the misunderstanding between the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni. So yeah, I'm guessing that they're going to give us Itto in this domain. That's why it says recommended element Geo. So I'm not going to purposefully put a Geo character on the team. I think this team is not too bad. Yeah, let's just start. I'm probably gonna stick as Itto as much as possible anyway. So really all I need is Itto and maybe like Jean or something for healing. I guess Toma's shields is gonna be pretty good, but then Itto has like an ability to not be interrupted anyway, so... Anyways, surprise!
Wow, this place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
Oh man,
by less than legitimate means, no doubt.
all his hits are so like beefy. It's pretty crazy that switching from like Itto to Jean or something, the size difference between the two characters. I guess the size difference between Itto and Lumine is like pretty significant too. It seems like Itto is the tallest, but I think it might be an optical illusion. Because of his shoes. Like, I remember in the past I was saying like, oh, Sarah is the tallest. But the only reason, that's only because of her shoes. That's like kind of propping her up a bit more than other characters. But yeah. I feel like it's the same for Itto. He might be more or less the same height as everyone else. But his shoes kind of like make him look taller. And also his hair is like spiky with his like horns and everything. So it might look like he's taller, but maybe he's not. Maybe the same size as everyone. Or the other tall Ikemen. Alright, let's switch to Itto. I don't want to be missing anything. So it turns out these three, in the past, I was like, oh, what are these three mysterious characters and whatever. It turns out they're just like Helichurl shamans or Samachurls, because apparently Samachurls have like that one eye, and they wear a mask that like kind of like hang by their horns. Apparently these are just Samachurls, or maybe they're like a specific like special Samachurl that has like some backstory to them that I'd be interesting to hear more about, but at this point it just seems like a random like prop that they just place in all the domains. There's really no like real significance to it.
How come the stairs are over there? We can't go up if we can't reach
Eh-oh.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Hey there, do you like buff men? I just throw him in his face. Oh, this Itto is way weaker than the one that we are giving earlier. Oh wait, no, it's not. I just didn't get a critical hit proc then. Okay, it's the same Itto we've been given the entire time, but I guess I didn't get a critical hit proc. Or maybe this guy has geo damage like resistance.
Let's roll. Who wants some of this?
Whoa, he like rolled forward. He like does like a teleport too. That's pretty cool. When he has in his elemental burst form.
Oh, it's moving!
Nice.
See? What did I tell you? Just
Oh, I hit it
my
again.
instincts.
Oops. Okay. Okay. Oop. I see you. Yes. Okay. Hiya! I'm really liking his, like, the flow of his combat right now. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, so I do this. And then I go back. Gotcha.
Can't catch me.
Bloop.
Attaboy!
Oh no! I thought he was just gonna, like, when there's no way where he would land, he'll just appear, like, next to me or something. But no, he just, like, falls to his death. Goodbye, my cow friend. You will be missed. Ooh, that was kind of scary. Almost fell down that, like, little gap there. Hey, boys. You guys like buff men?
Let's roll! There's more!
Oh, I like how it also interrupts as well. Not only do you do damage, it interrupts them, but it doesn't knock them away like a lot of other people's moves. So that you can, like, continue to chain up, like, attacks.
There's more! It's showtime!
I like how I'm, like, leaving them buffed and it doesn't even matter all that much. Because I think what you're supposed to do is come back here and, like, disable this thing so that they're not buffed. But they're not as buff as me, am I right? Because I'm Itto, baby!
Barbados! Nice. Go as one!
Nice. I don't think I even needed to switch to Jean there. Itto was handling it pretty comfortably. Kind of appreciate the aesthetics. Little rundown little thing. Oh. It's telling me to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way first to see what I find. Why can't I? Oh, okay. I was just not close enough, I guess. Nice! I wonder how many people missed this while playing through it. Okay, some doors are openable, but not all of them are. Okay. Now I also need to change that one. Let's find out what we have here. Wait, is this where I came from? Or is this a different place altogether? I came from there, right? I'm not gonna forget about back here first, though. Oh, this is exactly where we came from. Okay. Okay, yeah, we went down there. And I hit that thing, but then before we went up there. Okay. We doing good. We doing good. Hello.
Can't catch me.
Very nice. Chests. Ooh, ooh, ah, ow, ooh, ow. Hey, boys.
Look at all the people locked up in here.
I don't see anyone. Oh, okay.
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get them out of here.
Here, have some shielding. I don't know.
Let's go.
I think my favorite part about his kit is that he doesn't knock people away. Whereas, like, a lot of other people's moves, it, like, knocks people away at the end of the thing. And it's not really that fun to... You gotta, like, chase them down afterwards. But for him, he doesn't, like, knock people away. Actually, maybe his last attack still knocks people away. You free everyone inside.
Alright, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
Oh, yes, we have.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But... Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
He might have bugged us a little while back.
Yes, that's right! Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he alright?
He's a
Don't
real
worry, he's safe
bugger,
and
that
sound.
one.
Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
He's the one you should be thanking.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
Why did they seize so many people, I wonder?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
Except a different color.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Excellent.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
I wonder if this will trigger his, like, treasure opening voice line. Aww. 10 Primo Gems. Ooh. I like that. Is there anything in here? Oh, hello there. You thought you can hide from me. Okay. Oh, well, we level up. Literally. Okay, we just go back down. No secret hidden chests or anything around here, is there? We want to go up there. No, that's not what we want. And we want that point to there? I don't even remember where the other levers are now. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. And we gotta find our way back up there. Super intelligence. Super intelligent Kizuna Eye. Figure out these puzzles so quickly.
Can't catch me.
I'm not like skipping any chests around here, right? Right? They don't put any chests on these like roofs, right? Just a quick scan. Alright. These little crevices.
This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
The jig is up. No goat, no goat, no gather. So I gotta turn these off. Bloop. Did I like will run over and turn it back on? Oh, we were listening to that. Bam.
My place.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, his even his final like attack doesn't like knock people away. Actually, we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't knock people away, so you can just like continuously chain his like normal attacks, which is pretty sweet. He's a little bit overpowered, I feel like. Not knocking people away, interrupts people, and has like pretty crazy cleaving ability. Attacks pretty fast. I guess his like elemental skill is not that interesting.
How's this?
He just spawns like a dude that doesn't really even do anything. Just does like initial damage and like just sits there and stares at the enemy. Oh, is that a bug? The Oni thing where Itto is behind Lumine instead, because that's actually the playable character. That's hilarious.
So naive. This is my home turf. I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me.
Why does your mouth not move when you talk? Are you speaking to us with your mind?
What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish.
The voice line was completely different than the English subtitles there. Maybe they had like, maybe like the English subtitle is still like doing its best to translate the Chinese or maybe even like the Japanese to English, whereas it seems like the English like voice actors are taking a little bit of like liberty on how to like execute the voice lines.
Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll
Is
tell
it
you.
toilet paper?
It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
Ooh.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Well, you'll get yourself killed too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
Oh.
My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh,
Where are my lucky
Are you
charms?
looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
Oh yeah.
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening.
Is he gonna suplex him? Let's imagine he suplexed him. Give him a good old suplex.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Oh, how dare you.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
Yeah, got
I'm
him.
here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
Alright, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path
Damage
so I could
already
provide
done,
for
bro.
my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us Blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
Ah, the meddling
Here.
kids.
We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Itto is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
I think they should just throw all the blame on that, like, Treasure Hoarder guy. Or the Ronin guy. So he did it! Oh my god! We found him! Yay! It's a victory for all of us!
It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am.
I'm
How are you
Spartacus.
gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Itto.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything.
It'd be funny if Lumine is like, it was me all along, and just like confuse everyone as well.
Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy, huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Ooh, we got a fancier cutscene here. Oh no. Uh-oh. It was accident.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger.
Oh yeah!
Go, help them! Hey,
Show us
I
your
got
stuff.
this.
Give us an epic of a hero scene.
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
He's gonna have it grabbed life by the horns. Oh, I thought he was gonna headbutt it, and his horns are gonna shatter it. Ooh, do we get to continue, or is Itto dead now? Oh, Itto's dead. Mission complete.
We managed to save everyone!
Well, not everyone, Paimon. We didn't manage to save Itto and Takuya.
What about Itto and Takuya?
That's what I just said.
Paimon hopes they're alright.
Let's wait a little longer. It is I, Itto. Haha, we have survived.
Itto and
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Ugh. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
We didn't want to make things too easy for you.
Why? Why would you do this for me?
Because
I'm
I
the
love
guilty
you.
one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side.
I still don't really get how the Blue Oni, like, segregating themselves from society helped the Red Oni to integrate into society, into human society. Like, it made sense in the folktale because it's just, like, two different characters, but then, like, when we're talking about two groups of people, especially when they didn't really have the same, like, motivation as the folktale, where, like, the Blue Oni, like, attacked, or was, like, purposely playing the villain so that the Red Oni can play the hero, I guess, to gain humans' trust. I don't think that part was explained in context of, like, Itto and what was the other guy's name? Takuya. Like, they didn't really explain that part, unless I missed it. I feel like I have been, like, missing a lot of crucial story beats. And when I start editing the videos, it's like, oh, that's the reason. Because I get to, like, actually see it for a second or a third time. And everything kind of, like, makes more sense at that point. But as I'm recording, like, my reaction and everything live, well, not live, but I guess, like, as, like, a reaction, where I didn't, like, play this before or anything. I guess this is, like, a cold playthrough. Or, yeah, I don't know how to explain. This is the first time of me playing through this. I didn't, like, play this earlier and then do it on camera for, like, entertainment effects kind of thing. Like, I don't really know what's gonna happen in the story. But yeah, like, the first time going through, there's, like, all these, like, things that I missed that I don't realize I miss until I get into editing. I'm like, oh, this is this little plot point I missed, that little plot point I missed. But anyways, continue.
Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
They'll see you as a villain by you kidnapping people and stealing things.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind.
Oh, so he doesn't see, he's not racist then. That's weird that they're introducing those random characters now. Like, on a throwaway line, we didn't really actually get to experience the Arataki gang all that much, except for when they jumped in to save us. And at that point, we're like, who are they? They're random people. We just kind of hear that of their existence here and there. We don't really know who they are. I feel like that would have had more of an impact if, I don't know, the Arataki gang was there with Granny Oni and Daisuke, and it was like a whole crowd of people like watching the beetle battle or something. It's like, oh, and people cheering on Itto's beetle and then making fun of him, and it kind of like shows the camaraderie between each of the members of the gang. But then no, they just kind of like appeared out of nowhere, and we're like, what? And then now it's just like referenced in a throwaway line who like their actual names. And we don't even know who's who. Like supposed to be. We just have 3 names and 3 faces. That's about it. It's not even 3 faces, 3 like body types.
Even Granny Oni, she got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
Ah, don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo commission officers.
Well, he started it.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right, yeah,
Well, Lumine can help. The Traveler
That's
can
what
help.
they get for resisting the Tenryo Commission.
yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler.
Oh,
Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
sure, we'll tell her everything. Now's your chance to clean up your act.
Yeah, I know the drill. This isn't my first time. And it probably won't be my last.
Do we get to visit him in, like, Oni jail? Say, hey, you're in jail. What a loser. Maybe he can get off with parole or something. He can convince Sarah Kujo to let him free.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too. But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Nice, we got plot armor, baby. Prime protagonist and this thick plot armor. Oh yeah.
Sorry for the trouble.
It was accident.
Hey, wait! Are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Nah, that ain't me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, alright, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Next time. The Beatles are friends. Oh, I guess that was a red beetle and a blue beetle, kind of like the
Well, he's
Onis.
pretty weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
He may be bad guy, but he's not a bad guy. Tell Granny Oni everything that happened. Okay, let's just teleport back. They live in a little, like, tent. A little, like, prefab. It's not even, like, a house. It's just, like, a tent. It's not even a tent. It's just, like, some coverings. They're still outside, technically. You tell Granny Oni everything that happened to you along the way.
Yes, that does sound like my Itto.
So, did they take Uncle Itto away? Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Itto helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Itto is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Itto.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Itto and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
Okay.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
I feel like she was saying that for our sake more than their sake. Like, we, as the viewer, are like, oh, I hope nothing bad really happens to Itto in jail, or they're not gonna, like, put him away forever. I hope he gets to come back out, because he's actually a good guy. And, yeah, Granny, they kind of, like, threw that, voice, like, that sentiment onto Granny Oni here, just so that, for our sake, for us to hear it, like, oh yeah, it's confirmed that or at least Granny Oni can confirm that the Tenryo Commission won't do anything corrupt to try and, like, I don't know, put blame or whatever to try and, like, drag Itto and Takuya, it's like name through the mud. They're gonna exact sound judgment here and be a little lenient, I guess, in their punishment.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
But how would you know where they are? Like, we don't know where they are.
Do you need our help?
No. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning. Besides, once Itto is released, he'll be here to help me.
Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni, but I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it.
For some reason, I keep imagining, like, she took him in when he was a child, when Itto was a child. But then, could we, do they actually mean, like, she took him in recently? Like, he's already, like, a grown man? Otherwise, like, if he was a child, then she would be a lot younger, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense that she'd still be a granny at that point. Maybe they just, like, wanted a granny character, and they didn't really think as to, like, when she actually took him in. Because then if he was, like, already an adult, it doesn't really make sense for Granny Oni to take him in to take care of him because he's an adult. So you'd, or, like, automatically assume, or at least your mind would think that she took Itto in as a child and took care of him and raised him, right? But at that point, if he was young, then she would be young too. So maybe she's, like, actually, like, a lot older than she seems, and she just kind of, like, maxed out and plateaued in her age, like the way she looks, how old she looks. She, like, plateaued, and she just looks this way for, like, many years, and that's why they call her Granny Oni back then, and why they still call her Granny Oni now.
Because Itto is my pride and joy.
A long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid.
Well, it's on the Blue's
And
point
then
of
he
view.
left.
The Blue Oni's point of view.
After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains, and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Wait, who's your best friend? Ah? Oh, the Blue Oni. Haha. Rise up, Golden Soul. Quest complete. Very nice. I really like this story. It was like kind of sweet. We left like Granny Oni back there with the two gigantic beetles. For all we know, like the beetles have ate her and like laid their eggs inside her or something. And then the Blue Oni has never actually received news. That's a little bit morbid. Pretend I didn't say that. But anyways, yeah, that's Arataki. What was it? Arataki Itto's story, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I'm really glad, since there was like a point in I guess MiHoYo's development of this game where the story was like really, really bad, and I was losing like confidence in the game, and I didn't know if I wanted to continue playing it for my YouTube channel. But at this point, like, they've released some pretty good stories. I feel like there were some like weird plot points, I feel like, here and there, but it could possibly be me just not paying close enough attention to all the detail, and I'm just missing a key bit of information. But yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed this story. I really enjoyed the previous story with Albedo and the imposters. And I also enjoyed... Wait, did I enjoy... What was the story before? Even before the Albedo imposter one. Oh, the Moonlight Mirrorment with Xiang Ling and the food competition and Keqing and the Stove God and Goba and stuff. Yeah, that one's really good too. The last few stories has been really good, and I'm really glad that it was only a bit of a misstep with the Archon quest for 2.0. So yeah, I think I'll continue playing this game for this channel, and I'll be pretty happy to continue and see where this game leads to. I'm also really happy that I'm actually, as I'm recording this video, I'm editing through the last few sections of the Shiki Taisho and the Xin Yan stuff. I like that story too. I guess I missed that one when I was listing the stories. So the last 4 stories has been pretty good. But anyways, I'm editing through that, which is like pretty close to the Albedo stuff. So I feel like I'm actually like chunking my way through and catching up to the actual release dates of these videos, or of these story quests. So at some point, maybe like I will be able to release these stories as they come out, which is like a pretty exciting prospect for me to think about, because in the past I was so behind on the story. I was like, when it was like 2.0, I was still playing through like 1.5 stuff and moving on to 1.6 and stuff, and it just took so long to get to. There will be a huge time gap between the videos I post and the actual like game. So like I don't know if that contributed to like a lot of people like just not being interested in my channel, since it's not like the new and shiny stuff. It's like old stuff that doesn't really matter all that much. Maybe people would be more inclined to watch these videos as they're coming out, and maybe like the algorithm would push these videos to people's eyes or to people's faces. Maybe they'd be interested in watching because people are searching up like, I don't know, terms and stuff relating to more recent releases. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how that goes for my channel. I'm really hoping my channel like gets more traction and starts to grow a bit faster. Recently, I've lost like a few subscribers actually, and it was like it hurt a little inside seeing that. So hopefully things are maybe like looking a little bit better now that I'm able to release videos similar, really close to the time the stories are releasing. So yeah. Now I guess that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Genshin Impact videos, and also because Guild Wars 2 is having a expansion pretty soon here. I think it's coming out in the coming February, assuming no extra delays. As I'm recording, it's December right now. So yeah, just 2 months. Oh man, that just like sunk in how like close that release date is. I still thought it still felt like it was like really far off, but that's only 2 months away. It's like once the holidays are over, it's like right there. But yeah, I'll be doing some of that stuff. Subscribe for more Genshin Impact or maybe Guild Wars 2 stuff. And I also want to play through Halo 2 since Halo Infinite just came out. And I have like this huge itch to play Halo, and in the past I played Halo on this channel as well, the very first Halo. And Halo is one of the games that kind of like formed my childhood, so really interested to do that too. So lots of like plans, but I guess not a lot of action. I guess I just need to find the time to actually do it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate anyone who's made it this far through any of these videos. So yeah, good on you. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.